Welcome back, folks, to the LA Sparks 365 Network, folks, and let's get social. It's the best show on the network here, folks, which would mean we are taking tweets, Instagram photos, emails, and live Q&A, folks. Welcome in to the free-flowing open WNBA and LA Sparks forum that we like to call Sparks Fam. Welcome back, folks, to the Studio 171 here in San Diego and the Edenhard Studios up in Anaheim, California. Kyle McCarty and Chris Mitch joining you folks here. Chris, the best show of the network is live and in full right now, man. How's it hanging?
Not much. I'm hanging here.
Chris, before we get moving here, man, I need to sort of pick a bone with you real quick about something you told me that happened at work today.
Yeah.
Did someone really butcher your initials that bad today?
No, they just said Chrissy Poo, and then they just made a nickname, and still surprised when they come at nickname and they give me CP.
Chris, can you explain to the viewers out there how and why this happened? When your initials aren't even CP, when your initials, I believe, Chris, are CJW?
Yeah, but just I'm just speechless. They just said they call me Chrissy Poo, and they just said my nickname now, and a lot of people call me CP.
So when you heard that, Chris, how'd you feel?
I was like, really? The CP? Which my favorite player ain't Candace Parker, which wait till Callan hears this, and I don't know.
Chris, I think you need to tell them to stop calling you that because it makes you think of me and stuff like that, I take it, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know what to say, man, but wow, tough way to go down, man. But anyways, folks, here is the Sparks Fam ground here, folks. Twitter, Instagram, email, or live Q&A form here, folks. So hit us up on Twitter at CallanMac3 for myself. That is at CALLANMAC with the number 3. Or hit up apparently the other CP, I guess, in this hangout, which would be Chris. His handle is actually at LASparksFan10. That is at LASparksFan with the number 10. Or follow us on Twitter, folks, the new network Twitter handle, which is at LASparks365, LASparks365 on Twitter. Please use the hashtag SparksFam. You can share a photo with us on Instagram or tag us in a photo on Instagram. Also at CallanMac3, or hit up Chris on Instagram. His IG handle is at Woody_3434, at Woody_3434. You can also email us, folks, which is LASparks365@yahoo.com, LASparks365@yahoo.com. Or click on the black box and head on over, folks, to our live Q&A lobby and ask us a few questions here live on the air. So we'll send the folks to the other wannabe CP, I guess, which would be Chris up in Anaheim. Chris, get us rolling, man, on this burning hot Thursday night.
Someone tweeted, one of our Sparks fam, probably the one that we always go at. You probably know who I'm going with. Someone you probably know, the Sparks fan. She tweeted, "It's time for my at LA Sparks to retire those Mamica and Dixon jerseys. Their competition were epic. Hashtag legends. Hashtag champions. Hashtag WNBA."
I am not even gonna, Chris. I could really care less about what T-Wow just tweeted because I have to share this photo on Twitter real quick, man, from at YoCat. It says, "Would you entertain the idea of bringing the Clippers to Cincinnati?" Here is the new logo for the Clippers if they move to Cincinnati real quick. That looks hideous right there. SMH, back over to you.
Someone tweeted at LA Sparks tweeted today, "Everything is A-OK at LA Sparks training camp. Just ask at Lindsey Harney. Hashtag expect fun."
Good way to go down right there, man. I just did a little impersonation of that pose as well. Again, folks, hit us up on Twitter, which is at LASparks365, at Calimac3, or at LASparksFan10 with the hashtag SparksFam. And we'll get to your tweets live here on the air. Let's see what we got going on here. Not much occurring here. Just slow like normal, folks. So give me a few minutes here because this is totally ridiculous. But I do, Chris, have a photo to share from, yes, Chris, which would be Kara on Twitter, which is at little KT20Chris. Here's Chris, though, a good photo here of a cinnamon roll flavored pancake. There we go. It sounds like something I'd go and eat at IHOP. We'll go back over to you.
Someone tweeted, Amin, want to feel good about yourself? Pun and can't.
Oh, come on. Hey, that's animal cruelty. No, I'm offended right there, too. That's ridiculous. Oh, this one, Chris, is right down your alley right here from Twitter, from at alldayp_Chris. He tweets, OMFG, another bloody nose. Back over to you. Chris, need a tweet or an IG photo, man, whenever you're ready.
Oh my God. Someone tweeted photo. You're gonna laugh. Breaking news. Tortoise attempts escape because fuck you, that's why.
There's nothing creepy about that at all. My turtles used to do that too, man, so I'm not really surprised at that. Chris, we got a tweet from our man at Marivilli1. Chris, he tweets, when life brings you down, never forget that you're a effing asshole and probably deserve it. Quote ended with the name of Alexander David Reyes Marivilia III. Back over to you.
At Sports Speak OC tweeted, can Morandi sediment himself into Angels a steady bullpen?
It's a possibility. I wouldn't bet against it, that's for sure, but we'll see what occurs if he gets the shot. Let's see what we got here. Chris, again, Kara, little KT20 Chris on Twitter. He retweets a photo, but adds a caption, Chris, Welp. And Chris, a report has surfaced about embattled Clippers owner about Mr. Donald Trump, Chris, apparently battling cancer now. And Chris, here's the photo that Kara shares about that incident, or about that happening today. Let me play a sad song on the world's smallest violin. I know, this really is the world's smallest violin.
Why
You're gonna laugh. I saw. Oh shit. At Roger Lodge 7 tweeted, best hair of the night. Warriors Clippers game. Hashtag fabulous. Hashtag epic. Hashtag first team all hair. Hashtag great mobs. Check this out.
Hey,
I think KC and the Sunshine Band called him once that guy back in their band. My goodness. Oofa. No thanks. Chris, at Laker Ren just tweeted Chris, I want to cuddle. Chris, it's too damn hot to be cuddling with people out here. Jeez. I'm gonna check the weather for you guys real quick at my house right now. Chris, it is currently, thankfully, 73 degrees right now, Chris. It's gonna be 93 degrees tomorrow down here, man. It's too damn hot. Too damn hot to cuddle. Jeez. Good Lord.
I don't know what's going on. You used to, Michelle. Now I'm going to tell her about this.
And Chris, it would be kind of nice if you could tell the security guards to kind of pipe down back there.
Because,
Yeah, I know, it's my mom on the phone with you-know-who again.
Shut up, security. Trying to do a show here.
It's that.
Oh, we need a tweet or an
That
IG.
one that.
A tweet or the IG photo, man. We're not going to get thrown off course by you-know-who and you-know-who up there at the 800 Heart Studio.
Come on, man. Alright, I'll record it. Each again. Nothing. Alright, check this out. Someone posted a photo on Instagram 2 hours ago.
Oh my goodness. Okay, it took a while, Chris, to see the jersey, but my goodness, that's a true throwback jersey, man. If we're talking the LA Stars of the old American Basketball Association, that's perfect right there. I'll take that any day of the week. Chris, I have a awesome photo to share with you guys from Twitter from current Padres second baseman Jed Jerko. Chris, the caption reads, "Nice little stare down between Brody and Caden. The first time they saw each other, because Chrissy just had twin boys born a couple days ago down here in San Diego. And check out the happy twins."
And they're letting know, yeah, who told the staff you want it on that field? What?
Always love newborn baby pictures. Go back over to you.
Who? Hey, you need to be nice to me. Hey, I'm gonna tell them.
Pipe down, security. No one cares.
Jay, 2 minutes ago on Instagram, I'm just shaking my head. Because 2 minutes ago, someone on Instagram posted a meme. Fans be like, "Ain't let these tickets to waste." And
when will it ever end? I'm so sick of it already, man, and I'm tired of this thing going on for so long. Let's see what we got over here on Instagram, folks. It's been kind of dry, but we have a few new posts on those, thankfully.
No, not yet. After I do the dishes, I'm pack the lunch. Yes? You pack your lunch? Why?
Chris, I have a IG photo to share, Chris, from Sparks player NECA of UK, Chris. And she shares, Chris, a blacked out background with white lettering of a hashtag called "Bring Back Our Girls." And the caption, Chris reads, "Please, hashtag Nigeria, Chris." Share for you guys here, courtesy of Speed here on the 19th. Here you guys go.
See the number because, and listen, Michelle, I'm going to tell her.
Chris, I forget where I had seen this before, but there's been like reports, I believe, out about something going wrong, I think, Chris, with the female population, I think, over in Nigeria, and that haven't realized it, Nneka and Kane are both Nigerian-American-born players, Chris. So, obviously, Chris, the international issues, of course, Chris, always affect players that come from different places. They're going to have, they have their roots already tied over there, so they're going to help out in some small fashion, I guess, with whatever it is that goes on in the country that they are from, if they are not from the U.S. We'll go back to you.
Just shaking my head because someone on Instagram had to do this to me. Posted a photo on Instagram 7 minutes ago, and they just had to post this. Trying to watch the Clippers and Warriors game with my Mia's big old dome in my way. Silly pup. And that's a you-know-what, too.
Hey, get out of the way, dog. He's trying to chill out and watch the basketball game. Get out of the way of the television. Come on now.
And that's a shit
Twitter again, Chris. I gotta mute you because you cannot be interrupting on my time over here, man. I know what kind of dog it is. I don't have to keep explaining it out there, but you cannot chime in here when I'm trying to do something else right now at this point in time. Over on Twitter and/or on Instagram, Chris, we have a fresh photo here from Dusty Burke 27, Chris, who shares out the captions of finish, hashtags Tat, Never My Soul, Eat My Whole Body, OF. Fresh ink. And I'm actually glad because I don't have any tattoos because I'm not too much of a fan of needles. I'll go back over to you.
Someone just tweeted these 4-point plays though.
4-point plays, Chris, are on the menu regardless. Speaking of Chris, at LA Sparks and 10 tweet, let's go Sparks. Jamba Juice, hashtags, this is our year. Sparks will fly. Well, we'll go back to the other, I guess, the other CP, I guess, and that would be Chris. What do you got?
Someone just tweeted, good night, Clippers.
They're pulling a San Jose Sharks, man. That's all I'm going to say for it. Back over on Twitter, at I Am Summersmith just tweeted, what a flop. Okay, someone's out there doing their best flopping impersonation. Back over to you.
Someone tweeted a photo running of the Bulls.
And that would be the running of the Bulldogs is what they're getting at here. Cute photo. Cute puppy dogs, to say the least. Chris, at Things for White People just tweeted Chris, bitching about the new Snapchat update. I have Snapchat, Chris, but I haven't used it, I think. I got it and then got rid of it, Chris. And all I've been hearing about is people complaining about the update, so who cares? Back over to you.
Someone tweeted, damn, a lot of games on Saturday. Ducks versus Kings. Cruz Azold versus Leon. Game 7 for Clippers versus Warriors. And the fight and Angel Baseball.
Too much going on, it sounds like, man. That's all I can say for it. And also, if you're like me, that would include Galaxy and Rampage in that mix somewhere as well. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. At V Justice Ohio, Chris tweets Warriors in 7. Back to you.
Someone just tweeted, Blake fouls out. Hashtag Clippers, hashtag Clipper Nation.
Chris, we got a tweet here from, let's see, we had a tweeter, I guess, but I guess it went away, it looks like. It's slow over here on Twitter, as we all know very well. Let's see here. See what's going on here.
I don't know if it's step message you ever want. You know?
Yep. Pretty slow right now, folks, so just hang tight here.
I'm gonna put on, I'm gonna tell it, we need to talk to staff and tell it, you know?
All right, Chris, I have an important tweet here to mention here from @DBarve UKXO. Chris, she tweets, "My brother is missing. This is what he looks like. If you have any information, please call 206-582-6134. Spread the word, please. Means a lot." Well, Chris, if we send a four-man, social media will save our lives one day, Chris, and no better way to start, Chris, than trying to find missing people. So hopefully that her brother comes home safe and warm. Go back to you.
Someone just tweeted, oh shit, here we go.
Chris, I have a great tweet here. It's a video and a pic. It's actually a pic tweet, Chris. But this is phenomenal right here from @Bleacher Report, Chris. A high school baseball team's bat boy, who is battling Down syndrome, Chris, hits a home run in his game today. Chris, these are the reasons why, Chris, why I love the sports world so much, Chris. Is you could be battling either a disease or disability like this, Chris, and you go up there and do something spectacular like this, Chris. I recall, Chris, I think it was last year, the Portland Timbers, Chris, of MLS, they invited out this young kid, Chris, who's battling battling a disease, Chris, and they invited his youth soccer club to come out and play a game against the pro Portland Timbers team, Chris, at Geldwin Field. And the kid that was very severely ill, Chris, he scored a goal. And a tradition at Providence Park up there in Portland, Chris, is after the Timbers scored a goal, the mascot chops off a piece of a log, because they called the Timbers, Chris, and they gave the young kid the rounded off cut of wood, Chris. So these are the stories, Chris, that I always love talking about and love seeing, Chris, because it don't matter if you have a disability, if you're very sick, Chris, you can still achieve your dreams if you play sports.
Yep.
Back over to you. In the remaining 2.5 minutes of the show.
Someone just tweeted, JJ Redick fouls out of the game and he can't beat it.
I know, right? So that's just what happens. Chris, we have a tweet in from former Sparks player, now member of the Seattle Storm, Chris. Jenna O'Hay, Chris, @Jenna O'Hay tweets, "Wish I could stay awake for the @Carlton FC game tonight. #Go Blues, hoping to wake up happy." Well, Chris, as much as we miss Jenna, Chris, we will always, Chris, read her tweets here on the network, because she is still that well loved with the two of us here on the network. Hopefully, Chris, her soccer team gets a big win tonight down there in Australia. We'll go back to you in the last 1 minute and 40 seconds of the show, man. What do you got?
Someone tweeted @FSS West Girls, "Are you kidding me, ref? That was a bull call."
Chris, back on Twitter @SportsSpeakLA tweets, Chris, "The law, the jam," in a Ralph Lawler's type voice. Chris, back to you with 1 minute remaining in the show. 1 minute remaining.
Someone tweeted, "CP choke."
Thank you very much. He's a wannabe, and unfortunately, folks, thanks to Chris's coworkers, that also makes Chris a other wannabe. All right, we'll get to one more tweeter, folks, before we call tonight here for Sparks fam. Chris, Brent McGuire @BMags24, Chris tweet, "Only overreaction from the Clippers. Riddick was moving, not a charge," and tweet. Chris, we have maybe 20 seconds here. Chris, will give us one more tweet before we close up in the night.
Someone tweeted, "Damn, too little, too late.
It basically is, Chris. And for right now, Chris, it is, by the way, too little, too late now, folks, for another tweet. Because we have run out of time here for Sparks Fam. So, folks, no more tweets or IG photos, emails, or live Q&A here, folks. We'll take our final timeout. When we come back here, folks, May 2014, and we're still in Los Angeles, folks. The guys with the fish coming in next year again to recap again the off season, but above all, just sit here and talk for 25 minutes here, folks, about May 1st and the Sparks still being in Los Angeles. Back with the guys with the petition here, folks, right after this on the LA Sparks 365 Network.